What's up? What's crazy? I forgot to click the little thing. Don't worry about it. We're gonna keep it pushing. I'm not even gonna stress about it today. And it's mainly because I'm doing shit that I ain't never did before. I'm over here. I figured out that you can go live on Instagram at the same time. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm trying to see how it work out. I don't I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But nonetheless, if y'all can see me over on the Insta of the gram, hey, how y'all doing? I can see the comments. So please feel free to talk to your girl while we at it. But welcome in, welcome in. This is the Queendomme where we talk about life, love, sex, and everything in between. With a heavy focus. You can't see it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. With a heavy focus on BDSM and the BIPOC community. Happy Taco Titty Tequila Tuesday. If you buy a girl some tacos and tequila, tell her she pretty. She just might, maybe, possibly, with consent, show you her titties. I ain't making y'all no promises. I'm just letting y'all know what could happen. So y'all spoil somebody today. Uh, amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. So today we are talking about secret confessions. So there is a website called Bellesa. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's Bellesa boutique, right? And they have this section where people can drop their what's the word I'm looking for? What they dropping it now? They
Confessions.
dropping. Thank you,
Confessions? Mm.
bitch. I am
These are my
sober and
confessions.
my
Mm,
body
mm, mm, mm,
is
mm, 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 mm,
my body is still coming back from the trip. So y'all just gonna have to work with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the crew. Cause y'all, if I was up here by myself, y'all would be like, what the fuck is going on with her?
My chick go to side. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, that's probably what some of these are gonna be. So the last time I read through some of these, some of them were kind of mild and tame. Some
Mm-hmm.
of them was like, what the entire fuck? Because
Okay.
when people can do stuff anonymously, because that's how you can post it,
Mm-hmm.
um, they tend to share some interesting information. And I'm here for it. I'm not mad about it at all. I am here for the tea. Because if it's one thing, show two things for certain. I'm nosy. I'm not. I'm not necessarily going. My blinds ain't finna be fucked up nosy. I ain't that nosy. But if you put it in my face, I'm a little nosy. That's me. So, and if anybody feels like sharing any confessions of their own, although you ladies have been very forthcoming with a lot of information on my show, so I don't necessarily think there's anything to
I don't even
share.
think we got no more tea left to spill.
You know what I'm saying? And I love that for me and my friends because I feel like, especially, I think specifically in my circle with my friends, one, I'm so appreciative that y'all have felt so safe and secure to come onto my show and out and share the things that some people would never whisper in the dark. You know what I mean? And I be so happy that y'all be so willing and free to share with me. I be like, they love me for real and they like trust me and shit. I love it. Listen, I am that friend. Like you could call me and be like, is this a hair bump or do you think I need to go to the doctor and have your coochie bust wide open? Like I'm that friend. You can't let me tell you, I have seen more parts of some of my friends than some of their niggas that probably ever seen. All their girlfriends, depending on who it is. I'm just saying. And yeah, I've had strangers show me their stuff. Let me read one of these stories and then I try to explain how it came about that strangers be showing me like they titties and their coochie and shit. Is wow.
Oh wow.
Uh, yeah. I don't know what it is about me, but people be real comfortable with me.
I
And
would not mind nobody showing me their areola on Beale Street. I would not. I'm like, hey, okay.
but that's on Beale Street. Like if you go to Bourbon Street or something like that in New Orleans, you are expecting to see a titty. You know what I'm saying? You expecting to see some nipple, some areola action.
I'm
Cause you
just
on
saying.
Bourbon Street. Bitches want beads, even though you can go to every corner on Bourbon Street and buy your own beads.
I'm
It's
not mad at it.
but no, we're talking about in somebody's house. And just whoop. Anyway, so This first one is entitled "My Favorite," and before y'all think about it, no, it is not me. Just put that out there. It just so happened to be the first one that popped up on the screen.
Uh-huh.
It says, "I'm dead." Oh God, because y'all know I shit. Ain't no shame in my game at this goddamn point. It says he can make me come just by the way he bites my nipples.
Mm.
And then he slides his fingers inside me and loves to make me beg for his cock. And y'all know I don't use that word, so you know it's not.
That sounds very palm potted, but keep going.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds like page 25. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist it. I love you. Mean it.
You
Uh,
lighter than me, nigga.
these are facts. But as far as I know, nigga, hey, I know it's a flame master in there somewhere, but for the most part, I probably shouldn't say that this close to Juneteenth, but
It's
y'all
okay.
bear with me.
It's okay.
You know, it says I lose track of how many times I come. Feeling his balls grind against me like he wants to own my pussy. My tits rubbing against his chest. And baby, I got a belly, so my titties don't be rubbing against nobody's chest. I'm just sorry. Uh, and then the rhythm in his breathing shifts as he thrusts deeper, groans, and comes in waves.
Mm.
I want a confession.
That was her confession. Now, I got questions behind this confession because why you had to make this a private confession? Is this you
Right.
said your favorite? So is this your favorite out of multiple? Is
True.
this like a poly situation and you discreetly want to name somebody as your favorite, but you didn't want to show favoritism in the relationship to some extent? Like I got questions why we had to make this a confession. Why we had to make this a secret? You just couldn't, or you just felt like, you know what? I think it's cute. I'm just gonna post it here.
Are they supposed to be making confessions about the toys, or just it's just open to any kind of confession?
Open to any kind of confession. There is no. It just says BB confessions. 100% spicy. 100% anonymous.
If we had
There's
one of them
no
little paddles, I'd be like, that is not a confession. You just wanted to
right.
say that shit.
You just want to say that this man be rocking the fuck out your shit.
You're right.
I don't. I don't
That's
think so. You know what? That's what we gonna do. So we're gonna do on a scale of 1 to 5. How much of a confession do you think this is? 0.
zero.
Okay.
Zero. That ain't no confession. She just wanted to say some shit.
Bucky, move.
Hey, Rocky.
Hey,
Rocky is
Bucky
like, what
Boo.
you? It's because you got that candy.
All of my damn. If you want to be helpful, go get my water bottle.
I'm not gonna get my
Damn.
water bottle. Now, if he gonna bring that water bottle back, I'm gonna be
I'm
done.
gonna crack up laughing.
He's sitting right here beside my feet. He ain't going nowhere.
What up, Mr. Smell Good?
What up?
All right. So the next one said, oh, I said I was gonna explain to y'all how I came about being able to just randomly see people's coochie and areolas and stuff.
Oh
So
Lord.
it's it's not even as crazy as it sounds, to be righteous with you.
Mm-hmm.
As my career grew with being a sexual health educator and doing in-home parties and stuff like that, people just became extremely comfortable with me. And I've been asked a lot of questions that some people should have been asking their doctors that didn't ask their doctors, but they decided they wanted to show me stuff and ask them. Or, for example, one girl, she wanted to test out our nipple cream, which it basically, makes your nipples a little bit more sensitive, makes them erect. I'll make sure to put a link for it down below if anybody wants to check it out. Just saying. But she just pulled a titty out in there. Could I put some on her titty? I was like, ma'am, I don't. Do you want to buy me dinner first? I don't know you to just be randomly rubbing on your titty. Like she pulled the whole thing out. And I was like, I don't know you well enough to just, I'll give you this shit on a Q-tip and you can rub it on yourself. I don't know you like that, lady. So
I would have did it.
I'm pretty sure you would
I mean, you it's research purposes. There you go.
have.
I ain't about to sit there and do it for more than 5 seconds now. Then you owe me a little check after that, because your panties probably wet at this point. No. And she better buy it. Hell, this ain't a sample.
Listen, that was she wanted to see what it felt. I was like, baby, you better take this shit home and let your man rub on it. I don't.
It's some people shit. Then she would have been calling you, talking about how I use it. Do I go to the right or do I go to the left?
Girl, listen. The craziness of people trying. Not all the time. Listen, I don't know. First off, I don't know what your tip means. I don't.
And I want you. Now we can do this the easy way,
or
we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Come on with
Come on, sound effect. Oh God.
Because also, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna be wrong. Just know, I didn't know this person that well. Okay. This is my first time meeting this individual, and she just was like, "Put it on it, girl." First off, you didn't have to pull it all the way out. Literally, when you were talking, I was like, all you gotta do is reach down and put it on there yourself. I didn't ask you to pull your whole shit out.
That's funny.
And Lord forbid if we was in the ordering room and it was just me and that person. Well, what does this girl? Wait, hold on. Buy me a drink, ma'am, something. Why are you putting your coochie in my face? I don't want coochie in my face, okay? Calm down. So yeah, I've had some in the years of doing it, because the last time I did an in-person party was probably pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Some interesting, that was what, 10 years worth of parties? Interesting things from all different races and economic status people. There we go.
Educational purposes.
Listen, so much. All right. So this one is called Sex Game.
Oh shit.
My wife and I played this game where she could do whatever she wanted to me for 10 minutes and I couldn't touch her.
Oh Lord Jesus, is a 5.
Wait, hold on.
I wish.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time.
If you ever watch this, can we play this game?
Listen, the question I'm also asked. The question has been sent.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm putting the same question out there. You know, hey, 10 minutes. You can't touch. You can't move.
Ooh-wee.
She alternated between sucking my cock, riding my cock, and sitting on my face. It drove me crazy the whole time. I get hard just thinking about it. That's cute now. That is cute. And listen, you give me 10 minutes and I can have a free for all in this motherfucker.
And all you do is choose to sit on his face. These got to be more Palm Pilot people.
The way he said cock, I'm saying.
Usually the word cock give it away.
I'm just saying. So check whether you on YouTube or whether you on Instagram, and make sure y'all share this shit out. Tell a friend to come on in. Let's join this goddamn conversation. But your partner says, baby, you got 10 whole minutes.
Shit.
No holds barred. All things apply. No, there is no. Whatever you do is what you do. I can't touch you. I can't stop you for 10 whole minutes.
Damn. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Baby, 10 whole. That's a long ass time when you dead ass think about it.
I can't do it because the stuff I want to do, I'm not going to get consent for. So it was the 10 minutes.
But in this ideal scenario, you have consent to do whatever. That's what I'm saying.
But it's not realistic because I'm never going to get consent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it the same one you told us last time with the chair?
Okay, so here, that is just a dream. It's just a dream. It wasn't a desire. So after I had to keep talking about it, it started to become something I would like to manifest. But he said no.
I mean, in all fairness, that's a big boy, and that's a dangerous situation.
He's not going to die.
He
I,
ain't gonna die.
I hear you, but I can understand his hesitation behind it. Is all I'm saying. I know you wouldn't let him,
He's
but I
not
can
going that
understand.
far.
He's
Like
not.
he's he's afraid of the neck breaking as he come off the chair. But I'm like, you have to understand what I said. Your tippy toes is on the
Right.
chair. So once I move the chair, you're not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I
And
understand
I
what you're
put
saying.
the chair back.
You put the chair back. Now, if anybody always remind people you put the chair back, I remind people she puts the chair back. All I'm saying is, I can understand the hesitation. That's all I'm saying. Do I believe you would do anything to hurt your husband? Absolutely
No.
not.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not ever.
No.
No, no. But
About
so,
to move.
okay, would Joe?
You know what? I hate to say this. Honestly, I don't really know. Cause I feel like I have free will kind of now to do what I want to do without any hesitation, unless it's something extremely extreme. But I ain't really concocted nothing too extreme in my head. Like if I have an extreme request, as we have already talked about, I've done those, but I have not concocted one for myself in my head that I have not done already.
Yeah, that's all of it. Is the only thing was popping wrong. The only thing
Yeah.
I done got is I can't draw blood. I can do just about anything. I can do pretty much anything except draw blood.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fair.
True.
You
But if you draw blood,
I'm
you know you gotta lick it, right?
Huh?
Just saying.
Oh, what happened?
TMI. TMI. Okay, sorry.
I
If you
didn't
draw
say I
blood, you
didn't.
gotta lick it.
Did she say what I think she said?
Yeah.
She
If
said
you
if
draw
you
blood, you
draw
gotta lick it.
blood, you
You
gotta
gotta
lick
lick
it
it.
up.
Oh, I feel like I'm cool with that.
See?
That's why I was like,
If you draw when you draw blood, you gotta lick it.
kiss it and make it better. Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Listen,
Allegedly.
this is right.
Hypothetically.
Allegedly. Like I said, these are all hypothetical situations, people, okay? Calm down. Don't nobody get their panties in the bunny. Like, oh Lord, these some goddamn vampires on the show.
I was about to
All
say,
we said,
I read goddamn vampire friends and
right,
shit. Like, listen.
all we said, I do be wearing the pain. But
Yeah.
all we're saying is, now mind you, we are talking about these situations with our husbands. This one already got a husband. This one right
Mm-hmm.
here got her husband. Me and this one right here, there we go,
Oh,
working on the husband, right? So in these situations, I need y'all to understand these are the men who have consented to being with us for the rest of our lives. They already know the type of trouble that they in. Don't nobody need to panic. Okay? No need to panic. I promise you, it's safe up here. Um, but that's I'm with you right now. Okay, like it's like what can my brain? Because I feel like I might get so excited that I might just stand there for like 2 minutes and lose 2 minutes of the whole situation. Because I'd be like, wait, anything? Which it ain't like I don't get to do anything anyway. So I don't know
right.
why. I think it's the time constraint that would overexcite me, and I had to have a freak out moment for a second of being so excited, and then I figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. There will be some
Sorry.
there would be some electrocution involved, absolutely.
Yeah.
110%. Absolutely. Just saying. All right. The next one says out of town. When he's out of town, he always begs me to send vids of me using a toy. And then he sends me a vid of him getting off after he watched it. I love
Mm.
seeing his cum drip down his fingers and thinking about when he gets home. and will fill me up. Baby, and this is not a sign for you niggas.
But
Reply.
that's not a
What?
confession.
It's not a confession either.
We figured baby, they don't understand what a
This is
confession is.
very.
We, right, these are very, very basic situations because we love a good return on investment. What up, Bo? We love a good return on investment. So
Hello.
damn it, if I send you, but I don't care if I send you an audio, a video, or a picture, baby, if I can get the same in return, especially if you send me a video and you say my motherfucking name, as that shit comes spurting out the tip of your dick.
Indeed. Now, if she would have said he licked his fingers clean after, then we would have been talking about something. But
I
this
think
she
because
didn't say that.
in this case, I prefer somebody who gets high off of their own supply, goddamn
Like,
it.
if you don't like the way you taste, then why is you putting it down my throat?
Good question.
Like, you
I'm
know,
just
they need to let me rewrite these stories because, baby, you just talking about, oh, and he just had it all over his fingers. Girl, go sit down.
girl, tell him as it's dripping off his finger, let it drip in his mouth.
Now, she should have gave him some command while he was doing that shit. Now, that would have been, let me stop telling my business. Go ahead.
Listen, if y'all listen, especially if you invest in the toys where y'all can control them remotely and they like
Oh,
sync
Lord.
together and it be no.
Mm-mm.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Can y'all hear me chewing?
No. You hear yourself chewing, don't
Can you hear yourself chewing?
you? You high as fuck.
ASMR?
She got
I'm like, bro,
ASMR.
Maybe your headphones
why you not
noise
saying that?
canceling.
Man,
I don't hear it.
Mm-mm.
I'm smashing these Michelins. You hear me? I am fucking them up. I'm like, yo, they can hear this. They can hear this. Okay.
Mm-mm.
My bad. I'm sorry. Continue.
You're good. You're good. I love Tay, period. High shade is always a trick though. Okay. So one y'all know I haven't read none of these, so we catching all these at the same time. Let's hope this one is a little bit better. It says experimented.
Oh, Lord.
It says I rubbed his cock with my feet and he got so turned on. Then I put lube between my boobs and pushed them together and made him fuck my tits, but wouldn't let him come. Finally, I told him to pick if he wanted to come in my mouth or my pussy. He did not hold back. I guess she put a little cat emoji, so I'm guessing he came in her pussy.
That's it.
Girl,
And then the feet.
what
No, I
is?
don't know. Did he wash his dick off as I rubbed my feet up and down his dick? And then put it in between my titties and then put it in my pussy?
First off,
So
I hope
you
the
know
feet are
what?
clean
You went from feet. I
to
put lube
titties.
on my titties, and he go da 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 da, and then you put all that nasty shit in my. Oh hell no!
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Did we have a
But wait,
wash off session?
pH is all fucked up.
what? Okay, hold on. Press pause. You mean to tell me y'all fresh out the shower, you cleaned up and everything, that you gonna
Friend,
take us, huh?
I'm walking from the tub to the bedroom, right? Yes, drying off my feet, putting lotion on. I'm still walking the fuck around. Like it ain't no
I
time where I'm about to say, "Oh, we about to fuck. Let me go wash my feet." No, I'm going to get in the bed and
I walk around with
no,
house shoes on.
no. See, I'm not. I'm not with it. I'm not
I
with
got
it.
so
No.
I have hardwood floors and I walk around with house shoes on. So I'm just like, oh okay.
Mm-mm. I walk around barefoot.
People don't wash their feet good. They don't.
But first off, these are your feet. So I hope you know
I ain't
how
talking
well
about
you
me.
wash
I'm talking about
your
her.
feet.
I'm talking about her. People
Listen, we
don't
don't
wash
know
the
what
bottom of
they
their goddamn
hygiene.
feet all the time. And then
We
you
don't know what
talking
their
about
hygiene products are. I mean, their hygiene practices are.
Nah.
We don't know if they exfoliate on a regular basis or not. We don't know what this person does.
Listen, sometimes you have to have a transition wipe. That's why you have them little wet wipe things on the side of your bed. Sometimes you have a good transition wipe before you do certain things.
I,
Feet,
you
feet is
know,
definitely one of them. You ain't about to put no feet coochie in my man.
feet
Hell no.
coochie. Feet coochie is crazy.
No, no, no. And she thought she was doing her big one with that one too. I can hear it now, like, oh, da da da
Oh,
da.
baby. I would hope you get between your toes, Mo. The fuck?
My joke. Jesus.
Oh, your arms
Shit.
up.
I'm gonna have to go get
Right.
this water. I don't want to leave the screen like that, but I might have to go get this water.
Go get that
Girl,
water.
if you gotta run to go get your water, girl, run to go get your
Listen,
water.
No, I'm right back. Hold on. Where my shit at?
I
Now,
feel like I feel like one
uh-huh.
day we should play Write the Fantasy and people gotta guess whose it is.
Baby. If we did that, we would have to have another person to read it, so we would have to also
Yup.
guess each other's. Yeah, that's crazy. That's that would be interesting. That would be real interesting. Now, this one is definitely not even a confession. It's a really short one. It says, "I
Okay.
think about giving my husband a blowjob all day while he's at work."
Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, you said you'll read them out. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at my schedule and we'll plan it. So I don't know about y'all, but the way I love sucking,
Yes, ma'am.
baby, it is a constant play in my head. Thinking about when can I put it back in my mouth? I need it in my throat. The imprint of my throat is feeling really hollow right now. When can you touch my tonsils? Please let me know.
Mm.
I'm sorry. It is fun. I love doing it. It's so entertaining,
It's
especially
purely
when
for
you
my
got somebody.
enjoyment.
Absolutely, especially when you got somebody who can withstand for a while. Amen. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Won't he will? But that wasn't a confession though.
No, that was very. She just said it was a daydream of hers. She daydreams about giving her husband head on a regular basis.
Y'all want to hear something
Hey,
funny?
sure.
Um, I don't like sucking dick.
We've had this conversation.
What?
You just shook the fuck up out of K. I'm just letting you
Oh
know that
my.
right now.
Oh my. I think this is the first time I heard this one from you. Oh my god, I don't know how to react. I don't know
I
what to
don't feel no
say.
type of way. Listen, boo, it's just not my forte. I'm not one of them. Mm-mm. I mean, I
Have,
do it. Don't get me twisted. I do it. I love my husband. I love what he enjoys. As long as he's happy, I'm happy type situation. But prior to being married, was that my go-to? Something I want to do all the time? No, it's not. And when they asked me to do it, and we wasn't like going together like for a period of time, I'm looking at him like, for what? Like, why?
said for
For
what?
what?
For what? Like, I get, especially because I feel like I have only been with a selective few men who came off head anyway. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, since we doing confessions, because the men that I dealt with who said they didn't come off head, this made me feel like I just wasn't a good head giver. So I think that also plays a part in my head too. Like, it is what it is. I don't like doing it anyway. So.
Well, and so for anybody else who out there feels the same way, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Shay when we had this discussion. Uh, because she was like, "Is that bad?" I was like, "No, it just means that just ain't your thing." Like, I'll never judge nobody off of what they like or don't like. But here's the thing about it. I think a lot of times when it comes to any type of sex, whether it's oral sex, anal sex, sex penetrative, just hand jobs, masturbation, whatever, we get so hyper focused on the actual climax of it that you forget about the the part, everything else leading up to it. Because you still, it still probably feels good. It still probably generates a sensation and all this other stuff. Uh, and if all you do is if you only equate shit being good to somebody coming, then that ain't even a
Right.
guarantee that it was good. You know what I'm saying? Just because they came, because with the right amount of friction and pressure, a motherfucker gonna bust. You know what I'm saying? It's you'll be hard pressed not
True.
to with the right amount of free. There's it just is what it is. It's just the basics of. anatomy and all that type of shit. But if a person thoroughly is enjoying it, they moaning, they telling you it feels good, this and another, well, you need to take those actions into consideration and pay attention to how it's making them feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. Now, as somebody, for me, as somebody who thoroughly enjoys being able to give head and I can get down here and have a good ass time and then I have my own orgasm off of giving head and stuff like that. You ain't got listen. Running across the
all the
person,
time.
okay, running across the person who don't come off head, you mean to tell me I can stay down here as long as I want to? You mean to tell me you
Mm.
ain't done in 2.5 seconds? And I get to really be down here and enjoy myself.
Woo, child.
Sign me up. I'm here. Let's go.
Be lost in time.
Okay? Be going until your jaw crap up sometimes. And that's the only reason you know how to fucking stop. Because you feel that muscle right now. That muscle right now start locking up on that ass. And then all of a sudden you like, whoa, what the hell is going on? You need to relax, bitch. Let it go. You ain't got to be the jaws of life every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. It's different strokes for different folks. But as long as you find a way to still enjoy it with your partner, enjoy it. Enjoy it however it looks for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, tie me down. I, I'm a move. I am a kicker. I am a mover. I am not somebody who could have an orgasm and stay in the same spot. Okay. So if you want me to stay in the same spot, you might as well just tie my ass the fuck down because I don't know what else to tell you. And my legs are strong. They short and they chunky, but they strong as fuck. So
Ditto.
that's all I get. That's why I don't think that's something that you should. Although that was funny to see Kate's face when you said it. Uh,
I was thoroughly shocked. I was. I was shocked.
but I think it's nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely not.
Kate, she like, what the fact that you got the fucking ring? Clearly, he ain't too mad about it.
Exactly.
Shit, the fuck. I ain't got no ring. Kate ain't got no ring. We be sucking for our souls. That's terrible.
Well, I had one. I sent mine back FedEx. So
Girl, I think that nigga crazy
we're
when
not
he
gonna
asked
go
me to.
there.
Yeah, no, I got called, so I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Absolutely fuck that. Next. What up, dude? All right. This one, let's see. Once again, I'm reading these with y'all. This one says threesome and slutty books.
Oh Lord.
This is something they want to do. I want to experience a threesome. Thinking about it just makes me wet. And I also read smut books. They also make me horny. Girl, them two things you did not tie those together for me. Somebody we need a creative director to work on these, helping people with writing some of these. Because okay, cool, you read so many books that make you horny. I thought she was gonna be like she saw a scene or saw she read a scene in a particular book about a threesome and all this other kind of stuff. Have y'all ever participated in threesomes? I'm being nosy now. And the people in the comments, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube, please feel free to answer.
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't. It's never been something that interests me. Shada muted herself because she's scared we gonna hear her chew.
I didn't hear her chew the first time.
It was all in her head. The people in the comments. It just ain't never been something that interests me though.
I haven't had a threesome with a man. I've only had threesomes with women.
So you and two other girls. That
Agreed.
was the same situation for you, okay?
No, it was me, a girl, and my fiance.
Would y'all do it again?
Absolutely. Because I like to be in control of that situation. So as long as I can have full control of the situation and I get to say what goes, yeah, absolutely.
You like to have full control of every situation. Okay, let's go.
I mean, sexually, yeah, I do. Not in life in general, but
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say it like because no, because my
yeah,
girls
I'm
can be
learning.
very
I'm learning to let go, ma'am.
listen because we know the struggle of the submission and letting go shit over here, so we know the full struggle of it.
Yeah.
So I've been presented with the opportunity to do it. It just never appealed to me. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of my hyperfixate. Like I get hyper focused on certain stuff, which is probably another reason why I get, I can be down there sucking on the dick until my jaw lock up on me. But
Mhm.
it just ain't never. It's never been something that popped up. And I was like, hell, fuck yeah. And then also, I don't know if this is a factor, so I'm gonna just say it just in case. I've never been presented with the situation with any two people that I was like, hell, fuck yeah about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, and I've been presented it in multiple ways where it was two dudes, a dude and a girl, two girls. I was like, oh, okay, oh, thank you. Whether it was one or both people that I just didn't find interested enough. I was like, okay, I know. I'm fine. Although I had somebody tell me they were so sorry. I haven't experienced that before, but I was like, why are you sorry?
Mm.
And then my overstimulated ass, that might be team too much for me. I get overstimulated extremely easily. that might be way too much going on in my ass. All right, this next one it says swimsuit dare. I want to go to a beach with an exhibitionist. We find a deserted part of the water, and she sneaks me her swimsuit underwear. I swim back to the beach and watch her squirm while she waits for me to come back. I'm just thinking about all the things floating in the water that's going up your cooch.
Is that it?
It,
I don't think we've had one confession really.
you don't listen.
Not a
This
one.
makes I'm right with you. This makes me think that maybe it's us. Maybe we're the issue
Yeah,
in this particular situation. Because they said,
could
and
be.
here's the funny part. And there are little peppers where people can rate if they think it's spicy. That
Mhm.
motherfucker got 30 spicy peppers.
Wow.
30.
What website is this?
I'm just so confused.
Oh, maybe it is us. It could
I'm
be us.
looking for somebody to be like, I don't know.
It
We
could
were
be
on
us.
the top of the Eiffel Tower and he squirted, chocolate pudding up my coochie and sucked it out. I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm looking for, but some of this shit is just like,
Mm-mm.
don't. First off, don't try to be putting chocolate pudding up your hoo ha that your pH don't get thrown off. Don't do that.
This is the type of confession I'm thinking about. Hey, I was smashing my homeboy's mom, and for 6 years and nobody knew. That's a confession.
Exactly.
That's a
That
confession,
is a
bro.
confession.
Right.
That is a confession
I got
because
pregnant by my best friend's dad. Like that's a confession. Like, come on, no.
baby, because the way that's like I saw the video on, and I think I stitched it on TikTok, and the guy was talking about his ex like cheated on him or something, so he fucked his daddy. Excuse me,
That's a confession for your ass.
you fuck around, and I turned you into my stepson was a fucking person. He said I fucked his daddy. I said, well, damn,
Mhm.
well, damn.
Uh,
This person said it was their first time. They blindfolded and tied their partner up, fingered his ass, and jerked him off at the same time while he came. said it was the best orgasm he ever had. He was laying on the bed for like 5 minutes after trying to catch his breath. Haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
There
Oh
you
Lord.
go. There you go, girl. We finally got you one.
Oh, man. I'm jealous. Dang.
Just the I'm jealous part.
Yes, sir.
I should have waited.
Oh.
Good job. Whoever that was, good job. Good job.
And you want to know what? They only got 4 spicy things.
See? Because them people crazy. They probably like, oh my God, that's too much. It's too much. Girl, no.
What is wrong with this?
Well,
And I hope she made them suck her fingers first.
Get them nice and wet and new.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this one says, I get to see my partner again next week, and I'm so excited. We've been talking about all the things we're going to do together, and they always make me so fucking horny. It's crazy. My favorite fantasy is getting to eat him out, and it's going to come true. I can't wait until I get my hands on him.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, Shay face is right.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Mm.
My nigga.
I mean, it wasn't quite a confession, but I'm with it. You know, go and talk your shit.
She said she can't wait to eat. Well, I don't know if it's a he, she. I'm
It
okay
don't
if it's
matter.
a she, but I'm gonna just say they. They said they can't wait to eat him out. They finna get all of it at us. Yeah.
And then, what if you keep thinking it could be someone in transition?
There you go.
This is awesome. So okay. The next one that says I'm beyond horny. I know it's love because I can't get enough of my man. I'm so horny all the time I could burst. I want to be fucked all the time by him. I listen to videos of us fucking when I'm driving to work. Oh,
yep.
When I'm at work alone, I watch them. I daydream about giving him head all day. I need his cock so bad. I'm probably just thinking about thinking about it as I type this.
I feel validated.
Listen, I feel so seen.
And you cannot go back and watch your own videos.
I feel so seen. Okay, I feel seen and heard, and glory be, glory. Yep.
Just make sure your Bluetooth phone ain't on in the car with your mom in the car. That's all you got to do. I almost did that one time. Almost.
Yo, wow. Got to tell on your goddamn self.
This close.
Whatever. Listen. Let me tell you something. I know for an absolute fact. My mama assumes I'm out here doing the most wild, egregious things you could possibly think of. And to some extent, she is absolutely right. To some extent. But the thing is, she does not need the confirmation.
No.
Okay? We don't need to confirm none of that shit. We don't need to confirm it at all. No. I'm gonna just let her have the assumptions that she has. Okay. Please and thank you.
I told you this is the time when I transition to GoPro. I don't put nothing on my phone no more. It's GoPro. Keep trying to tell you.
Somebody said they had their first orgasm. Oh my god. What?
That's a confession?
Yeah, that's her confession.
That she finally had her first orgasm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she was a virgin? Or was she a virgin? Just not, or
bad
she was not a virgin this whole time you getting pound town and no relief?
Well, think about it. A lot of women don't experience their first orgasm when they first start having sex. Because depending on who you fucking with, they might not know what the fuck they doing.
Oh shit, I'm out.
Well, this is we out now at this point in our life. Think
I'd
about you
have been
being
out on the first round. I knew hell.
Yeah, I didn't have sex that much back in I really didn't. I started sex to my like mid to late 20s. No, I had my kids first time each time. That was 2 times, bruh. I really wasn't fucking after that.
that's crazy.
I was fucking girl.
Oh, well, well, you was fucking. You
You
just
fuck.
wasn't fucking and way to get pregnant. So, but so she says it may not be too spicy, but I just came for the first time in my 24 years of life using the BB Classic Bullet while my boyfriend railed me.
Mm.
Oh,
Went from thinking I'd never be able to finish for the rest of my life to having the best feeling of my life. Okay,
how would he feel
let me
about
say
that?
this, huh?
I said, I wonder how he felt about that though.
Well, he probably didn't mind because well, here's the thing, and this no tea no shade is just because majority of the time this is not taught to men nor women, or as you're coming up and you start having sex. These are some things that you just have to learn as you go. For most women, if they don't get clitoral stimulation, they don't have an orgasm because just straight penetration doesn't work on all women. There has to be some level of clitoral stimulation, which is partially why a lot of women like that, like doggy style, because the balls be slapping the clit, you get some type of stimulation that's going on. So, depending on what they've been doing, am I too surprised that she ain't never had an orgasm at 24? Absolutely not. Absolutely. This is also me, talking to hundreds of women over time. I be like, huh, ain't that crazy? But yeah, Baby said she ain't.
She was
She
20.
said,
She was 24. She got a lot more dick to experience, so she be alright.
right. And if she decided to stay with that dick, hopefully they can have some
You know?
communication about what needs to happen. But that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess at that point, yeah, he agreed to use it because I've also heard stories of women introducing toys to the bedroom and initially their partner being 100% okay with it, but then their partner feeling slighted because
Right.
of the reaction that the woman gives with the toy versus the reaction she gives with just him. So I think it could be good or bad. But hopefully, men, if y'all watching, hopefully y'all are viewing the toy as your teammate and not your, opponent, and you know how to use it in conjunction to get some of the best reactions possible out of that woman or that person that you're dealing with. You should try getting a masturbation sleeve and giving head with it. Random thought.
What?
So
let's
with
talk.
some,
Let's talk about it offline, Fred, because I don't know
right,
what's going on right now.
it was random thought. Random thought. Because toys are, listen, self dirty talk. Wait, what? It says, I just came so hard while using the whisper bullet and by giving myself dirty talk. I was calling myself a good girl in every dirty word I've read in books. I want to do it again so bad, but I also want to bask in this moment.
That's a confession, but it's you know
What?
okay. She
So baby girl is getting herself out and she calling herself a good girl, you dirty little slut. She talking that shit to herself.
Shut up, Kate.
you nasty bitch. Dirty little
Listen,
slut.
not
Oh,
Girl,
shut
no.
up.
imagine if you had a roommate and you walked by and heard
Oh
this
my
shit.
god.
Oh,
They
oh,
gotta stop reading
no.
these books, man. They gotta stop. This like the fifth person talking about. I was reading a novel, girl.
Well, for some people, that's what
It is
that is the
2025.
that,
It's easy to get a dick.
that is the point. with the reading of the books. Hold on.
And why y'all read? What about Audible? They can't read to you? Like, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
What? We're doing this.
Right.
Oh,
Audible, like, who read it? Like, they listen to that shit.
no, she didn't say that she was reading a book at the time.
Oh, okay.
She was just reading. She was saying she was reading
She like,
stuff.
oh,
no,
you dirty bitch.
That
Oh,
it's a good idea doing it.
Them some nasty ass pages.
Baby, with some of the way, some of the stuff that be written in some of these books, that's what some of the girls do, baby. That's their porn.
Fuck, sorry.
That is very much their porn. Both of y'all went, mm-mm.
Ain't no way in hell.
Listen, so Audible is my friend. I done listened to some stuff and been like, you know what? I need to take a note of that because that's gonna have to get tried.
Listen.
Some stuff I will not be trying because they are very dangerous and could cause the drawing of the blood that I have been prohibited from doing. So therefore, I don't ask about those things.
I think that's sexy to see a little blood.
Listen,
Just
I
a
think
little
if it was me scratching them, that might be okay. But if I did anything that actually
a bite mark, like drew blood with your teeth. No, with your fangs. Now I gotta go buy some fangs. Never mind.
listen, because that as soon as you said a bite mark, that's the first thing popped in my head was the thing.
Alexa, order me some fangs.
I'm trying to tell you, you should custom pair just. I didn't bit a lip. I don't think I drew blood when I bit the lip though. I don't think. I have to ask. I have to ask a question.
You got a cat too?
No, that is Bucky.
Oh.
He was just so far away he looked little.
Oh, I'm about to say he look little. Okay.
Well, he's not a huge dog, but
I said, oh, there you go. He's so cute.
what?
Annoying. What do you want?
But yeah. So y'all got any other confessions y'all want to do before we wrap this good young thing up? Because baby,
I
what?
will no longer be confessing
Me neither.
on your show.
What?
Okay.
I got judged the last time I did a confession, so
I just never can let stuff down. They can't let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Just let
no,
it go.
I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, the dream was crazy. That's the main reason why. That dream that was so interesting. I ain't gonna hold you. It threw me for a loop, and I didn't. Y'all know I heard and seen a lot of shit. And I was just like, okay, well,
I didn't see
ain't
nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with it.
with it. Listen, and I tell anybody, baby, she gonna put the chair back. She's not gonna like, you know.
But the first time I told it, Kay, the jaws dropped. You hear me?
I'm gonna have to go find the clip. I'm gonna have to go find the video. It's posted on it's posted on my YouTube. I'm gonna have to go find the video and clip it because it was hilarious. Everybody was like, "What?" It was mildly shocked. And I always want you to tell your truth. I never want you to feel like you got here. Okay.
The show we was on, I didn't think. I just was like, okay.
Yeah, but you know, okay.
I know she ain't gonna let that happen to him, but that would be hell of exciting.
I understand, but you also play Russian roulette while riding somebody, so
that part.
Friend.
Thank y'all for coming to our TikTok.
Everybody don't see the
As
stuff.
a future wife, I was down for all requests. That is, I make sure what I know how to handle a gun. I've been handling my whole life. I know it wasn't nothing in the chamber, and it wasn't nothing in the clip.
Man, you don't have. I don't need you to justify me. One, I
Listen,
know my friend, so you know what I'm
first of
saying.
all,
So while
the
the first, I may be a little, I might be mildly shocked when I first hear some stuff. After a while, I just
listen, the way that man,
don't know. I
never
mean, ask the
mind.
question.
You
Damn near
want to do it
shot your
again?
ass through the roof.
You want to do it again? Okay,
Damn near shot your ass through the roof, didn't it? Mm-hmm.
sure. He sure did.
Listen. So listen. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get the end results that you're looking for.
Listen, that's why I just need to hurry up and get a husband.
Amen. Amen. I'm,
Fairground.
I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna kidnap people. I'm gonna stop doing that because that sounds real crazy. But all right, tell people where they can find y'all.
It's your girl Unpopular Stoner, aka Shake Butter Baby. You can find me on TikTok at Unpopular Stoner at my couples page Shay and Samani. And you can find me here on Wednesday nights on YouTube on Ain't No Books in This Shit. Tomorrow we will be talking about the pros and cons of getting old.
Oh
And we
shit.
will be honoring some men for being an honorary men's mental health awareness month. So stay tuned.
That's dope. I am Simply K Simone. You can find me at Simply K Simone TV on literally all platforms, and also Simply Spicy Spice on all platforms.
That's all you get.
Yep.
I am Irene the Fashion Queen. If I'm on the platform, you can find me there as such. You can find me here every other Tuesday. Um, for the month of June, the schedule is a little bit shifted. So this Tuesday and not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. I think there's a Tuesday after that. I don't. Whatever the Tuesday after next Tuesday is, that's when y'all will see me again. Okay. Um, and it's every other Tuesday here, the Queendom, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. You can also catch me on Thursdays at Irene K Unscripted, also here on YouTube, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Uh, we're doing a Reddit story this week.
Oh Lord.
Uh, yeah. Uh,
Whew.
I forgot the name of it, but just y'all make sure y'all come over because y'all know we like talk a lot of shit up there.
Pretty
Uh,
much that girl called that girl phone. It's like, listen.
oh, that's right. She was fucking around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, she was talking to his girlfriend called her. Uh, and
Whew.
y'all make sure y'all tune in because I got a story for that. Um, and yeah, so 20% is still going on my website if you use the code June 20 because you know your girl birthday was Friday. I forgot to put my crown on because I was rushing, but that's okay. Uh, we still celebrate the big 4-0 around this beach. But yeah. So tell a friend to come on in. Hopefully we'll see y'all next time. Hopefully you'll go ahead and order those books, shirts, merch, download the song, all the good shit. Yeah, and I appreciate y'all both on YouTube and on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we'll holler at y'all later. Bye.